In just 1 year, AI-written code went from almost nothing to nearly a third of all the code being shipped. And by the end of last year, around 85% of developers were already using AI every day. If you write code and you're not using these tools yet, you're not just missing out, you're competing against people who ship 3 times faster than you. But here's what most videos get wrong. There is no single best AI coding tool. The pros don't pick one, they layer several, each for a different part of the job. So in this video, I'm giving you the full stack, 7 AI tools that cover everything from writing code to reviewing it to fixing bugs in production. For each one, what it does, who it's for, and where it fits. Let's go. Quick frame before we start, because it's the whole key to this list. Think of AI coding tools and layers. There are editor assistants that help while you type. There are agents that take a whole task and execute it across your codebase. And there are tools that guard the gate, reviewing code and catching bugs before they hit production. The developers winning in 2026 aren't using more AI. They're using the right AI for each layer. So as we go through these 7, don't think, which one do I pick? Think, which layer is my biggest bottleneck right now? That's the one to start with. Here's number 1. Number 1, GitHub Copilot. The most widely used AI coding tool in the world, and the easiest place to start. Copilot lives inside your editor and suggests code as you type, the next line, the next function, sometimes an entire block. It's trained on a huge range of languages, and it shines at the stuff that eats your time: boilerplate, repetitive logic, API integrations, and test scaffolding. You stay in your normal workflow, nothing to relearn. The reason it's the default for so many developers is exactly that. IT adds AI assistance without disrupting how you already work. It also reviews pull requests, suggests commit messages, and summarizes diffs right inside GitHub. The trick: don't just accept every suggestion. Write a clear comment describing what you want first. Copilot reads that context and gives you far better code. Treat it like a fast junior dev, great at speed, but you're still the one reviewing the work. Number 2, Cursor. When autocomplete isn't enough and you want the editor itself built around AI. Cursor is a full code editor where you give instructions in plain English and it makes changes across multiple files at once. Instead of suggest the next line, it's refactor this whole feature or add this functionality across these files. Its agent mode can plan and apply structured changes through a real code base, not just a single snippet. One thing developers love: you can choose which AI model powers each task, and it plugs into tools like Figma, Linear, and Versal. It's built for full-stack work on real, medium-sized projects. The honest note: billing follows actual usage, so heavy agent sessions can add up. Watch your usage the first month. The trick is to use autocomplete for the small stuff and save the agent for the big, multi-file changes where it really earns its keep. Number 3, Claude Code. This is where AI stops helping you type and starts doing the task for you. Claude Code runs in your terminal and works like an autonomous developer. You give it a high-level task in plain English: fix this bug, refactor this service, add authentication to this app. It reads the relevant files, builds a plan, makes the changes across multiple files, runs your tests, and self-corrects when something breaks. This is the shift to agentic development. Instead of suggesting lines, IT executes whole tasks end-to-end. It's especially strong on large, complex code bases and multi-step work like API design and big refactors. The trick, and this matters: give it clear constraints and review what it ships. Agentic tools are powerful, but they can over-engineer a solution if you're vague. The best results come from a clear task plus a strong review habit. Treat it as an accelerator, not a replacement for your judgment. Number 4, Aider. For developers who want AI power without a new editor and without a subscription. Aider is an open-source AI pair programmer that runs right in your terminal. It maps your codebase, supports over 100 languages, and works with whatever model you want, cloud or even a local one running on your own machine. Its standout feature is Git integration. Every change it makes is automatically committed with a clear message, so you can review, revert, or cherry-pick any AI edit with zero risk. The cost story is why it's on this list. The tool itself is free. If you bring your own API key, you only pay for usage, and if you run a local model, IT can cost you nothing at all beyond your hardware. For indie developers and anyone cost-conscious, that's huge. The trick, use its Git every change workflow as a safety net. Because each edit is its own commit, you can experiment aggressively and roll back instantly if the AI goes the wrong direction. Number 5, Replit. The one that lets you go from idea to a live app straight from your browser. Replit is a cloud-based, AI-assisted environment where you can write, run, and deploy applications without setting anything up locally. You can literally describe the app you want, and it helps build it, then deploy it so you can share it with the world in minutes. What makes it special is who it opens the door for. A non-technical founder can build a simple client intake form. A beginner can ship their first real project without wrestling with environment setup. And an experienced dev can prototype an idea fast without touching their local machine. The honest note, heavy AI code generation can get pricey on bigger projects, and it's best for lightweight apps and prototypes rather than massive production systems. The trick is to use it for exactly that, validating an idea or shipping a small tool fast, before investing in a full build. Number 6, Greptile. The layer almost everyone forgets, reviewing code before it merges. Writing code faster with AI is great, but it creates a new problem, more code to review, and more chances for bugs to slip through. Greptile is an AI code review tool that runs on every pull request. It understands your whole code base, not just the lines that changed, so it catches issues that a quick human glance would miss, and it flags them before the code ever gets merged. This matters more than ever in 2026, because when AI is writing a third of your code, you need an independent layer that validates all of IT, regardless of whether a human or an AI wrote it. It runs on every PR automatically, enforcing standards without slowing the team down. The trick, pair it with your writing tools. Let Copilot, Cursor, or Claude Code generate fast, and let Greptile be the gate that keeps quality high. Generation and validation are two different jobs. Use a different tool for each. And number 7, Sentry Seer. For the part of the job nobody enjoys, debugging what broke in production. Most AI assistants can explain an error if you paste it into a chat. Seer is different because it's grounded in your actual production data, the real errors, stack traces, and telemetry from your live app. Instead of starting from a stack trace and manually hunting for context, you ask Seer, and it investigates the issue, traces the root cause through your code base, and drafts a fix. For any team where production debugging eats hours of engineering time, this is a massive shortcut. It even connects into workflows with tools like Claude Code and Cursor, so the fix flows right back into your development loop. The trick, this one pays off most when you already have good monitoring in place. If your app is already reporting errors and telemetry, Seer turns all that data into answers instead of just alerts. So there's your full AI developer stack in layers. Copilot in your editor. Cursor for multi-file edits. Claude Code is an agent that executes whole tasks. Aider for free, open source power. Replit to build and ship from the browser. Greptile to review every PR, and Sentry Seer to debug production. But remember the one rule that actually matters: these tools don't compete, they layer. And you don't need all 7 on day 1. Buying more AI tools doesn't make you faster. Find your biggest bottleneck first. If writing boilerplate slows you down, start with Copilot. If big refactors eat your week, start with Claude Code or Cursor. If bugs keep reaching production, start with Greptile. Fix the bottleneck, then add the next layer. Because the goal isn't to hand your job to AI. It's to remove the tedious parts so you can spend your time on the hard, interesting problems that actually need a human engineer. That's the developer who wins in 2026. If this helped, subscribe. Every week I break down exactly how to use AI to work less and earn more. I'll see you in the next one.